A federal funding freeze put on pause after igniting confusion and panic today.
A federal judge blocked a White House order which would have suspended federal grants and loans it believed would conflict with President Trump's priorities.
That judge blocked the policy just moments before it was set to take effect until Monday. This gives agencies more time to interpret Trump's order.
So as that date looms, here's what we know would not be affected by the funding freeze: Social Security, Medicare, federal student loans and scholarships, and SNAP benefits or food stamps.
But the order gives little guidance on what programs might be suspended. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta shares how Colorado agencies are navigating uncertain times when their bottom line depends on money from Washington.
Inside the Food Bank of the Rockies warehouse, distribution happens quickly.
Food Bank of the Rockies is responsive. We are here to help.
The food bank extends a hand to those in need through public donations, but every month they get nearly $500,000 from federal funding for these 4 programs.
It's about 20% of the total amount of food and funding that we need to operate throughout the year.
Federal funding that's still in limbo after this memo from the Office of Management and Budget was sent to federal agency heads Monday night, directing them to, quote, temporarily pause all activities related to obligations or disbursement of federal financial assistance, a directive causing confusion throughout, despite a federal judge blocking it the moment it was supposed to go into effect.
The short answer is we don't yet know what it means for our operations.
And Colorado's Attorney General says he's joining others across the country to put a hard stop to the freeze by taking it to court.
This cut ordered to funding across the board by the president is unprecedented. It's dangerous and it's illegal. Congress has committed to funding a range of programs from healthcare to public safety to highways. And now, for the first time in American history, a president on his own is saying, no, we're not funding those priorities.
Others argue a freeze like this is not only necessary, but long overdue.
I'm supportive of reviewing where our government is too bloated or spending on frivolous initiatives such as DEI. This is something the American people want. The inflammatory, fear-based language you're hearing from the left doesn't help anyone, nor is it based on fact at this point.
For now, uncertainty lingers for those like Food Bank of the Rockies.
Hopefully it's just a delay in funding that will resume. And fortunately, we don't foresee a disruption in our service.
In Denver, Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
And reactions have been pouring in from Colorado leaders in response to Trump's sweeping order. Now, Democrats call it damaging and hurtful. Governor Polis released a statement that says these federal investments help people and support good-paying jobs and our economy. And this, he says, sloppy action creates confusion that distracts from Americans' real challenges. We hope that this senseless action is reversed urgently before too much damage is done to people and businesses. Now, Republicans are accusing Democrats of fear-mongering. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert said this is a necessary temporary pause for specific programs listed under executive orders that must be evaluated as part of following through on President Trump's promise to cut wasteful spending.